the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's why you don't believe what we're saying is true. That's why you don't believe us when we tell you that this is how it is done. You think that because we curse you out, we're gonna say like, all right, just watch, and then y'all walk away laughing, mocking, like what we're saying is not true. Y'all always, even though it's not right then and there, you'll always get judged. Me and this brother, and I'm pretty sure all you other brothers, man, have plenty of examples and experiences. A lot of our enemies today have tripped up, or they messed up, or something happened to them. You know? Something always happens to people, man. And it's not just coincidence, it's because you wanted, just like the scripture said, because sentence against an evil work is not speedily executed, it's in you to want to keep on doing evil. You know? Just because we're telling you America's going to be destroyed, and it's going to be destroyed real soon, y'all expect it to be right now, you know? But the Most High is a time appointed. There's going to be a time where he already swore, man. He's going to destroy America and you two-thirds and you heathen and you so-called white man.
Though a sinner do, Ecclesiastes 8 and 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his day be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. Because when you fear the Lord, you're gonna receive a reward. Okay? Those that don't fear the Lord are gonna receive a reward as well. But it's gonna be to their hurt. Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before the Most High.
You don't believe the scripture, you don't believe the words that he's speaking to you. What power ever, what person, not or normally would just come out and tell you like, I'm gonna destroy this place, and he don't mean it. You know, I think I'm saying it wrong, but like, who just says that just to say it? It's like today when you say to someone today, you're gonna die. That's not a light thing. People don't take that as a light thing. They usually want to fight you because you say that. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and then they get all serious. It's the same way with Yahweh Shah and Yahweh. They're saying what they're gonna say, but they're gonna do it. No sinners sin 100 times. No America keep doing what it's doing. He's still gonna judge it. He's still gonna destroy it the way he ordained it to. Because everything he's doing right now is leading up to that ultimate judgment. There's no maneuver missiles. And to the elect, they're gonna be secure. Right? They're gonna be safe. They're gonna get power so they don't get hurt. We've already told you that you're just going to get your judgment, all right? Like I said at the very beginning of the lesson, we've said the same message, right? It never changed. It still doesn't change. We're still telling you America's going to be destroyed. It's just the Most High has a time appointed where he wants to get all you people up to the point that he wants to get, and then he's going to deal with you the way appropriate, like we read in Sirach. That something worthy, you are going to be worthy of the death you're going to get. Right now, okay, you're not exactly worthy of it because you haven't done what is required at that time. But at the time, you're going to fulfill all your wickedness, like the scripture's saying. You're going to get worse and worse, and it's going to judge you according to that judgment, to that reward, like what it was saying. To the righteous, you already know. You're going to be delivered. You're going to go to the kingdom. You're not going to be destroyed by the missiles. You're not going to be tortured. Because the scriptures tell you have to die death by pain.
Now, Proverbs 29 and 1. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed.
Right.
And that without remedy.
What? And that without remedy. We already know America's not going to turn from what it's doing. We already know even if it did, it's not possible for it to get any repentance from the Most High. Because the one who rules this time is Esau. And the scriptures tell you that Esau is the most profane person, and he lost that right. He lost that privilege, that ability. The Most High hates him to the point. He's done so much wickedness, and you 2/3 have done as much wickedness as Esau, to where you're not going to get any repentance. That's what we were telling you from the beginning. You can't repent. That's why you're in 2/3.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father. But he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. The king by judgment established the land, but he that receiveth gifts overthroweth. I brought that out because the king, it's an example. A king on earth, if someone goes off, he establishes a judgment immediately. He'll execute judgment, right? Just like Esau today, if someone breaks a law, he executes judgment. But because Yahweh ain't doing that, that's what's causing a lot of you people to continue in y'all's stubbornness. But that's because he wants you to go that direction. Because Yahweh still chastises his sons and daughters that he loves. Alright? But when you're being constantly reproved and you ain't doing nothing about it, you basically stiffen up your neck and you walk up with your head high acting like you ain't done nothing. Like you ain't got no one should be telling you or rebuking you about nothing. That you got everything under control. But Yahweh Shai is telling you no, you don't. That's why he's coming back to kill you people. That's why he's coming back to lay down judgment once and for all. Because there's too many people that are stiff-necked. There's too many people that bite back. There's too many people that justify themselves. Because that's one thing about Jake. They always justify themselves. They always have an excuse. Always excuses, excuses, excuses. Lies, lies upon lies, upon lies and lies and lies. But that's why Yahweh Shai, he's sending out the men of the Lord to come out here to show that. And there's no respect of persons in it. That's another way of how to distinguish from a false and real prophet, that he ain't gonna respect. But he don't care if you're a friend. He don't care if you're a brother. If you go off, he's gonna rebuke you, and that's it. And he's gonna get it over with. But that's how you 2/3. I don't like that. A spirit of a 2/3 does not like Yahweh Shai's spirit. That's why they always try to discredit the Lord and everything. But like I said, because a sentence is not executed speedily doesn't mean that the Lord ain't gonna get you. The Lord knows your heart, man. You know? And Yahweh Shai has revealed a lot of you people's hearts, or he reveals people's mentalities in the scriptures. You know? That's what the scriptures were in for our learning. Like it says in Romans, was it 16? That all scriptures, it was written for our learning, for correction and doctrine, and it says Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. And that's how we understand things. Because without it, we wouldn't understand. We'll understand certain things at a carnal level, but not at a spiritual level. And that's where a lot of you people are today. Y'all are at that same dumbed down level. But like I said back in Romans 29:5, before the king by judgment established the land. And that's what y'all don't really want a king. Y'all want a wicked king. Because he ain't establishing anything, Esau. Louis Farrakhan ain't establishing nothing. All he's doing is causing confusion and division amongst the Negro Latino people. got y'all here and there, not knowing what y'all are. Y'all are Muslims. Now y'all weren't Muslims. Y'all were Israelites. Now y'all are not. Now y'all are Edomites.
Hebrews 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries.
That's the truth. Unless the Lord has mercy on you and chastises you here, and you know you're paid back for going off, then that's between you and the Lord. But you can't go read it again.
Well, from the beginning. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth.
Right, because when you receive this truth, you can't be doing what you feel like you think you can do. Right? You can't be still lying and doing all that same shit that you were doing when you were in the world. You know, even brothers know that shit. That same shit's still going on. It still goes on. I know it still goes on. It still goes on in the camps. And read it again.
For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
You ain't got nothing else to do to get rid of that. All you gotta be waiting for is an ass whooping. And the ass whooping that you don't want to receive from the Lord is that fire, or being given into the hands of your enemy. Right? You want to receive the chastisement that comes from Yahushua. That's a light. That's what they so-called light. Being afflicted. But after a while, you know, the Lord will get tired of doing it. The Lord will get tired of dealing with you, because you basically just were so often reproved and stricken because, you know, you didn't want to submit to the higher power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the law and order of the scriptures.
It says, and for if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries.
That's what's going to come upon all those that offend Yahushua and that are contrary to his order. Right?
He that despises Moses' law died without mercy unto 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sore punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who have trodden under foot the Son of the Most High?
Because everybody thinks that they're worthy. Everybody thinks that there's something, that they got something special about themselves. When really the Lord don't look at us that way. Scriptures say that we're like worms. That Jacob's like a worm, man. Fear not thou worm Jacob. 2/3 us nigger Latinos and everything ain't shit. That's an attitude we're supposed to be having. Yeah, we're special people. But at the same time, that can grow into being proud and thinking that you're worthy, and you trample under the Lord, Yahweh's Son, Yahushua, his word and everything. It's like the 2/3 have done.
He says, how much sore punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who had trodden underfoot the Son of the Most High?
It's going to be a sore punishment. It's like it says that to that servant. It's in one of the, I think it's in Luke, that he's going to receive as many stripes than that man that didn't come in, that didn't know the truth. He's going to receive many stripes.
And have counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified, and start getting how much sore punishment, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who had trodden underfoot the Son of the Most High, and had counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and had done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
Done despite
have done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
He done despite. He done contrary to what the Lord was asking to be done.
For we know him that has said, vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense of the Lord. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
That's what's happening right now. The time of Jacob's trouble. Right? And it's gonna come at a greater level pretty soon. That's why we're in a time. This time we're supposed to be taking. This time that we have right now is to find, salvation, to find the Lord and seek Him out before the evil days come, and start putting away that old man and submitting and humbling themselves to Yahushua. And like the brothers of constantly saying, they've always said it. It's the brotherhood. It's the brotherhood. The brotherhood. If you don't do that, that's like in a way you're casting off Yahushua. So it's very important that brotherhood is established. You gotta understand that. And if not, things will happen.
Romans 6:1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live longer therein?
Because you're under grace. Because you're under grace, you think you can go off, man. Because the Lord says that, the Lord said that you're under grace. You shall be saved by grace through faith. That's the gift of the Most High. You're not understanding that. You gotta a precept upon precept here, little there, little. I know I ain't gonna fucking give nobody a goddamn thing if they're going off. But hey, man, I did what I could. You think you have the right answer? You do it yourself. That's only just logical. Yahushua ain't gonna do it to those that are going on. I mean, he gives the wicked their portion, the heathen their portion. But the scriptures say that, hey, when you give to a godly, give not to a wicked, an ungodly man, but to a godly man.
It says, what shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid.
God forbid. He said God forbids. He said God forbid. Hell no. Hell no that he ain't gonna pardon you. He's not gonna accept you. He's not gonna acquit you from everything that you've done. You gotta stop. And stop holding yourself up like you think you have everything in control, because the scriptures say that the ways of a man lead to death. You don't know what the fuck he's doing. That's where that high-mindedness comes in. You start thinking that, hey, well, I think I got away with it. I broke the Sabbath, or I ate pork. Nothing happened to me, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Most High will catch you in a day that you're unaware. Like the scriptures say, he'll fall, he'll come to you as a thief in the night. When you say peace and safety, suddenly destruction shall fall upon you. Because these 2/3, that's exactly what's going to happen to them.
This is Sirach chapter 15, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 11. Say not thou, it is to the Lord that I fell away. Thou oughtest not to do the things that he hated. Say not thou, he had caused me to err, for he had no need of the sinful man.
Yeah, because the Most High don't do any of that. The Most High don't do any of that. The scripture says that you're drawn by your own lust. Right? By your own lust are you giving away, and you leave that, you go out, you sin, and the sin is the wages of sin is the wages of death. It says, say not thou, he had caused me to err, for he had no need of the sinful man. Right, and the Most High don't got no business with no sinful person now. Go ahead.
The Lord hated all abomination, and they that fear the Most High love it not.
Yep, and he gives you the 7 abominations. in the book of Proverbs. And there's many other ones. It's not just that. This is not just a 7. It can be a talebearer, a whisperer, fucking someone that's going around, you know, telling people's business, bearing false witness, lying, you know, committing adultery, everything, stealing, neglecting the word, you know, breaking the commandments.
It says, he himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of his counsel. If thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform acceptable faithfulness.
Yeah, he gave him the law, statutes, and commandments to observe and to study and to live by. Go ahead.
Well, it said right there, it said, and that he himself made man from the beginning and left him in the hand of the council, and it has the dot with the comma, you know, that dot. It says, but if thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform acceptable faithfulness. So, because we're under grace and we have time, we weren't put on the earth to do wickedness. He left us in our counsel to do good. If only it was to do good.
But what is that counsel? What is that counsel? The Bible, the Spirit, the Word is the counsel. Is that He left us here He gave us the law, statutes, and commandments to follow after the Word. You know what I'm saying? Not to put this away and then go and do what you want, when you want, how you want. Saying that the Sabbath day is on Sunday or it's on Saturday, right? Or you're just constantly making up excuses for the reasons why you're not observing certain things. You know, He gave us counsel, and He said that if you don't follow by those counsels, that there's a fiery indignation, like we read in Hebrews. Go ahead. And that's exactly what, like I keep saying, we took their word. We know what's going to happen with them. You know? But it's to those that are within that fold and that flock. Alright? Because we got to constantly remind us of that terror of the Lord, that if we go off, that Yahweh Shai is going to get us out. He ain't going to get us out. He ain't going to come down and say, hey, y'all, but this out, get out. He's going to say, he's going to tell a brother, hey, get him out.
He has set fire and water before thee, stretch forth thy hand unto whether thou wilt. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
Shall be given him, whether he like it. You like death, or you like life? Everybody wants life, but they want to justify themselves and go to a way that, you know, that they like that. You know what I'm saying? They like it. It's kind of hard to explain. I gotta get into it, but you know what I'm saying? You choose what you want. You want life or death, because the scriptures tells you what to avoid, what you have to avoid. Go ahead.
Before him man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him. For the wisdom of the Lord is great, and He is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things. And His eyes are upon them that fear Him, and He knoweth every work of man.
His eyes are upon those that fear Him. His eyes are upon you 230 self-proclaimed Christians.
He had commanded no man to do wickedly, neither had He given any man license to sin.
He never gave you any permission to go off, because He says you're under grace. We all sin, we all fall short. But to completely just go off, falling out, you know, completely just going straight, you just completely go way the fuck over, you know, that's a scary thing to do, to completely go over. Because we're all in this flesh still, and we all fucking fall short. But Yahweh Shai said that, or Sirach, in the book of Sirach, that he ain't getting nobody no license. So how are you justifying yourself? You know? When even in the New Testament, the wages of sin is death.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 7, verse 19. And he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that have understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them.
There's many that perish in this life. People are dying every day.
It says, for there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them.
And they didn't want to follow instruction. They want to do what they want, take risks, chances. You know, that's why they get destroyed.
For the Most High hath given straight commandment to such as came, that they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
And what they should avoid punishment. He gave you a strict commandment. Law, statutes, and commandments. That's that strict commandment, because the law, statutes, and commandments is what a lot of people say, oh, that's no longer valid. You know, we can eat what we want. We can basically just do what we want. That the Lord didn't say. The Lord gave us a strict commandment.
It says, but it said, I'll read it again. For the Most High give a straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live.
What they should do to live.
Even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Yeah, to avoid punishment. That's why all Israel is in captivity today, because they didn't observe, they didn't take heed to that. And we all have to bear our indignation. And the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Eventually he's coming back. He's going to catch all those that thought they were getting away.
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him, and imagined vain things.
You spake against him, man, by your actions. Making a mockery and scoffing at Yahweh Shai. You know? By saying basically you just want to do your own thing, your own way.
It said, but they spake against him and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. But his law have they despised, and denied his covenants. In his statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his works. And therefore Esdras, for the empty are empty things, and for the full are the full things.
The law is like obeying the Sabbath, not going out sleeping with another man's wife, you know, trying to take another man's wife, coveting after his things, his material things, stealing, dishonoring your mother and father. Those are like those are simple things to do. But it's like these 2/3, they want to do what they want. That's just what it is. They want to do what they want. Because the law is what was given us. Yahweh Shai is the law. That is Yahweh Shai. He is the law, everything, man. He's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's why the scriptures say he's a man of war, and he will execute judgment. All right, he's a judge. So a judge, what does he carry? Laws, a law book. You know? That's what the priests, the Levites, they get their word lawyer from the tribe of Levi, lawyer. All right, go ahead.
It says, but it says, and therefore Esdras, or it says, behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass. And the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen, and now is withdrawn from the earth. And whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evils shall see my wonders.
That's future prophecy when we're taken into the chariots. But other than that, I'm gonna leave it with that. I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh.